Gentlemen, Knockout Radio with Randy Harris is about to start. So get ready for the best MMA talk, games, interviews, prizes, and surprises anywhere. For Knockout Radio, I'm the voice, Ray Flores. And now, here's Knockout Radio.
Hey-o. Hey, everybody.
What is going on, everybody? We are back in our custom-built studio here at Cool Breeze AC, and we call this the broadcast facility. What's up, dudes?
What's going on?
What's up, Randy?
It's a nice rainy day here in St. Petersburg.
It's not raining.
It just did for like 2 minutes.
7 seconds.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
That's Florida weather.
I like rain.
We have such a packed show today. I don't even know if we're going to have time to do our typical
introductions.
Anything. Let's run it back or run it down real quick. The Tampa Bay Comic Convention is this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So a couple of the guests that will be here. Dave Foley is going to be on the show after the first break. Bottom of the hour, Bo Duke.
John Schneider.
One of the originators of the Children's Miracle Network. Started it with Marie Osmond and brother not Osborne's, brother Osmond's. Brad Penny's going to call in. He covered the BKFC for us. Great seats that Dave hooked him up with.
Oh, really?
So had a great time. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about one of my pet peeves in unwritten rules. We're going to talk about what it's like. He understands what it's like. Matt, even you understand this. When two friends fight, and you got to stay neutral, and you don't really care, and you don't this, and you don't that. When Daniel Cormier and Dan Henderson fought. I mean, Brad's in both of their camps, friends with both. So we're going to talk about a lot of stuff with him as quickly as we can. Then the plethora of UFC fighters with Angela Hill. It must be that week. She's fighting.
She might have the record for most appearances on Knockout Radio.
No.
Tito, Ryan Bader, Angela Hill. Like she's.
I think you have the record for most.
Oh yeah, I might have the record.
Knockout Radio.
Am I the record holder for the most appearances on Knockout Radio?
Well, typically that goes for guests.
You're not part of the show.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Every Facebook post says my radio show, my Knockout Radio.
You're just a guest.
Okay. So if you're just a
Finally,
guest,
number one, I won something.
You're a leader at something. Leave him hanging. Good job. All right.
Busy.
After Angela, Edmen Shahbazyan will be on. His opponent, Gerald Meerschaert, will be on. Zachary Reese will be on. So an action-packed.
That's amazing.
It'll be very cool. But first and foremost, let's talk about what happened Saturday night. Dricus du Plessis taking on Israel. Either one of you guys bothered to stay up till 1:15 and watch it?
I did.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say I woke up to watch it.
Me too.
I fell asleep somewhere mid-fight card, like I always do.
I'm just happy I woke up.
Me too.
In general, but I'm happy I woke up for the fight as well.
You don't have many sleeps left.
I know. I tell people that you say that, and they're like, what a jerk.
But no, I thought it was a good fight. I mean,
it was a good fight.
I thought for your title fight, they often lead to disappointment from the build-up, but I thought it was evenly matched.
Did you watch the press conference after?
I did not.
Okay. I didn't until... Ready for this? Watch. Matt's going to have a heart attack. You ready? I watched it while I was at the gym doing cardio.
What?
All right. So, I was on the old tricycle and did 7.5 miles. And
tricycle dates you. Okay, we don't use tricycles anymore.
Well, it had 6 wheels, so it is what it is. And, Dricus is such a funny dude. So one of the reporters said, and I won't do it in order because I'm not going to remember, but he said, it looked like you were gassed in the 3rd and 4th round. Was that a ploy? Were you playing possum? Now, I won't use the F word that I think Dricus used because I don't remember, but he's like, hell no, I was exhausted. No, it wasn't a ploy. I was exhausted. I did have a game plan, and the game plan was Israel normally doesn't come forward, so I was kind of surprised that he did. But my game plan was let him do early, and then I was going to do late. So the way he explained everything to me was funny. The funnier one was somebody asked him about being booed. And he said he expected it. He goes, and I didn't expect, later on that now all of a sudden somebody that booed is going to clap and the guy next to him is going to like, hey, dude, you were booing him before. So a media guy goes, just so you know, there were some cheers. there were some South Africans in the audience, and basically, I don't know if he used the F word again, but he was like, "Screw you, whatever. Let me have my moment." No, we were all being booed, and I turned him. Kind of, he didn't say all this, but kind of Rocky Balboa, Ivan Drago kind of thing. Now, the thing I'm not sure I liked at first. I'm a hypocrite. I told my wife I was going to say it. I'm a hypocrite. You guys know I'm a hypocrite. There's some cocky conceiteds I like. There's some cocky and conceiteds I don't. Can't tell you why. I don't like when there's bad blood. Jens Pulver, BJ Penn, bad blood, blah, blah, blah. Then they hug after, then they hang out in Hawaii, then they become best friends. And it appeared that's what was going down after the fight.
Yeah.
A lot of sportsmanship after. I never thought I'd ever see the day that Israel was classy like that, because he really hasn't been. He hasn't had to be, because he's dominated every fight except for the Strickland fight. Then I saw the press conference after, and he said, let's get something straight. We're not friends. I respect him. He was a great champion. He was this, he was this, he was this. But if we're in someplace together, I'm not sitting at a table with him. I like that. You don't like the guy, don't like the guy.
I mean, it's like it's like when you see Matt at a pizzeria.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to sit with him.
Right, nobody sits with me.
Yeah.
Why don't I have a restaurant anymore? Nobody's sitting there.
No, but I think what he did say, Duplessis said, he did gain respect for him, because he said he had a lot more heart than he thought he was going to have, and he said he hit Israel with a lot of shots that he didn't think. He said most people would have gone down, and he said he didn't break until the 4th round, because he expected him to break earlier. And yeah, Izzy did get hit with some pretty big shots throughout that fight. And I think that's why Dricus was so winded, because he was going, there was not one shot that didn't have bad intention.
Well, in the second, when he took him down and put him in the rear naked and all that, it takes a lot out, as you all know. Watch this. You ready? Are you ready for this one? Typically when you're in a fight, and especially when you're in that rear naked choke, you need to make sure that mouth guard doesn't move.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, that's key. That's crucial.
And how do you get a mouth guard that doesn't move?
I'm throwing the softball, and he's not hitting it.
So
I know he's not good.
So as you know, I've been working on a lot of different ways to restrict breathing during training to get.
So he smokes a cigar while he trains.
We chew on it to force nasal breathing, to increase lung capacity, to increase internal blood oxygen levels, to even create nitrous oxide naturally. So I've been using cigars, I've been using mouthpieces, but I talked to Jack over at Impact Custom MouthGuards. He was like, bro, 20% of the UFC fighters are using our products. Like, it's custom fit. Let me send you one. Just tell me what you think. So I got it. I ordered it. I've been using it. It's unreal. And for me, I have sensitive teeth.
All right, now put it in your mouth. Yeah. Now put the cigar in.
Perfect. But these are one of those mouthpieces like you get at a dentist's office. They put a mold, put a mold in your mouth.
Well, it's clay. So what they do is, I have sensitive teeth. By boiling water and putting in those mouth guards you get, traditionally, it always hurts me physically because of the heat, and my teeth are sensitive. So this is clay. You mold it, you bite down. Here's the only downside to it.
Pulling it out.
No, well, it's great because you have to pry it out because it's custom fit. But what I should have done was, I wanted to be non-biased. I wanted to have a real review. I didn't want to do based on status or image or or style. I'm colorful. I'm branding. Everything is about marketing. I could have got the Incredible Hulk Impact Custom Mouth Guard, but I didn't. I just went with the plain one because I wanted to see its performance. And just like going back to COVID.
Well, that's more important than the logo.
Way more important. So it's fantastic. The only thing I regret.
Logo looks good, but I have no teeth.
I wish. But the next one I'm going to get will absolutely be the Incredible Hulk Violent Green Impact Custom Mouth Guard.
Lou is going to allow that?
Jack, yeah.
Lou.
So it's
Lou.
It's
Ferrigno?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
Jack. No, Lou.
Jack's the one with power. The Hulk doesn't have any power here.
He'd be gone. You're like the Wicked Witch of the West.
But this is so important. And
another green person.
Yeah.
But seriously, you guys have been in combat sports a long time. We think of mouthpieces for football, NFL, and we think of it for combat sports. But the reality is anything that causes vibration or impact is to chipping or grinding your teeth. So having this in the gym or on a run is great for conditioning and for increasing lung capacity.
All right, put the mouth guard back in your mouth. We're going to hit a break. When we come back, comedian Dave Foley, who will be in town this weekend for the Tampa Bay Comic Convention.
I
and
love that guy.
It's the Tampa Bay Comic Convention. Make sure you get it right this time, Matthew. Let's hit a break. We'll be right back.
This is Glenn Fry, and you're talking sports with Randy Harris.
This is the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Got bills?